Hey, bud. Oh, I gotta run there still. And your mic is jacked up. Since
Is that any better?
Yep, much better.
I had a fan going. It's just warm down here.
Damn, there ain't shit for rears out here. You fucker.
awake from your unexpected slumber. At first, things seem as before. You're still at Winwood Hall, and Melody is still standing beside the bed. Then you realize that Lord Arden is missing, and so are the flower and the lute you need for the ritual. Melody begins speaking in a familiar voice.
Lord Arden's true name? Of course I know it. But it's for me to know and for you to never get. Now, be a good adventurer and die to monsters in the wilderness, while I go make sure Lord Arden never, ever wakes up.
She cackles as she teleports away. You see creatures milling around near the gate to Winwood Hall. Then you notice that things seem different. This isn't the Feywild. You are trapped inside a dream. You approach a shadowy form that appears to be Lord Arden, reading a note with a worried expression on his face. The figure doesn't notice your presence. You spot movement underneath the bridge. Moving closer, you see a nasty-looking troll guarding the missing loot. Inside the magically sealed gazebo ahead floats the frosted cerise you need for the ritual. 3 bears rest outside. Magical talking bears, no doubt. This is the Feywild, after all. Bits of troll and drops of its blood splash into the river as the battle progresses. The bits grow rapidly into new bridge trolls that join the fight. You've recovered the frosted cerise for the ritual. You've recovered Hearsom's loot for the ritual. You've recovered both the loot and the frosted cerise. Now, where has Melody hidden Lord Arden? You notice a pillar of magical energy streaming from a distant portal. Perhaps that contains the secret. You approach the portal grove, but a pixie flutters into your path.
She said to make sure you didn't make it to her. I won't let you get near them. I won't let him wake up.
The pixie smirks.
You won't get past my friends and me. So long as they are alive, their devotion will sustain me eternally.
A portal opens as the pixie collapses. In his last moments, he says,
You haven't won yet. You still need the true name.
You exit the portal and find yourself in a strange, empty void. Yet that appears to be Lord Arden's resting place ahead. Between you and Lord Arden stands Cadence the Hag. She must have been disguised as Melody the Apothecary the entire time. Cadence prepares for battle.
Thrice damned adventurers never know when to quit. I should have seen that you can't trust a pixie to do a hag's work.
Cadence finishes her conjuration. Slimes emanating a frigid mist suddenly appear nearby.
You killed my sister, so I'll have to make do with these vile cauldron leftovers.
Anybody want to leave mail?
We're near them personally now. Be a dear and die for good this time.
Weakened and battered, Cadence tries to surrender.
All right. That's enough. You need what I have. So then, let's make a deal.
All yours.
You've reluctantly decided to allow Cadence to live in exchange for Lord Arden's true name. You lay out the ingredients for the ritual
Oh, crap.
and
That's the wrong
repeat the
person, sorry.
steps to reverse the curse. First, play the lute. Then, grind up the flower's roots. Last, burn the roots along with Lord Arden's true name.
He's
You
already out.
play a brief melody on Hearsom's lute. You mash the
Sorry,
flower's
dude.
roots into a pulp with little effort. You set a small blaze, then drop the crushed roots and Lord Arden's true name into it, completing the ritual. As the smoke rises, Lord Arden's eyes open. He springs out of the bed. Lord Arden thanks you for awakening him from this curse. He urges you to speak with him back at Winwood Hall in the waking world.
Assume Meek Bleak next. Doug's not that bad, but you just gotta kind of get lucky on the blue mushrooms or not.
A motley group of redcaps guards the gate ahead. It's strange that a noble of the Summer Court would retain those violent, unpredictable creatures as servants. A curious tree stands here by itself. A single, brilliantly red apple hangs from one of its branches. With a quiver of excitement, the tree drops the apple at your feet. The sprawling courtyard seems deserted. A lone tower looms ahead. Lord Xavier will likely be found inside. Lady White Lily has requested that you find her a snack. A frivolous request, it seems. Yet, in the Feywild, small promises may have strange consequences. A furious flutter of wings greets your ears as you enter this shop. Some angry-looking pixies menace the slumped form of an old woman in the corner.
and Sims can probably Diplo.
The tower is friend asks. None may enter.
As you reach for the door, a swirling torrent of snowflakes envelops you. Yet you aren't
My Diplo's only
harmed.
13.
You
so-
don't even feel cold. A peculiar dog guards this door, all by itself. Or so it seems. Eladrin guards wearing the garb of the summer court await you in this room. One of them holds up a hand to hail you. Strangers, I would parley before we come to blows.
No, it's not
You
that
may
high.
step
It's like
forward
somebody
with
jumping
safety to
over
speak.
it.
You are faced with an unavoidable battle with the Eladrin. You have chosen to stay your blows and spare their lives, even at the risk of your own. More redcaps. These look like they have fresh blood on their weapons. Most of these Eladrin appear to be victims of the redcaps. Whoever has replaced Grey Moss must be desperate now. You have reached the top of the tower, where a regal Eladrin silently awaits your approach.
Yes, you
He appears
fool,
to be
I'm
alone.
still here. But your precious Grey Moss is dead, trusting idiot. Who told you the Prince of Frost wanted you dead, Me? Who said these Outlander notes were his tools? Yeah, me. But it was you who was supposed to die willingly on their blades, as a distraction while I do Harrison's bidding. But no, guess I just have to kill you all myself now.
The hag's form splits into several mirror images. You'll need to watch closely to see which one is the real threat. The hag dies, screeching to the last. After a moment, the Viscount rises to his feet and blurts.
Who was that? What's going on? I demand an explanation!
Okay, so there you go. I got the right person this time. The hound coming
Hound
in.
on Soryu. Please don't let it kill me after I got both the items I need on the first try.
Oh.
Sorry, I already called out of the way for the help.
That's okay. We got it. All good.
party here is in full swing, and Cascading Springs Cottage is clearly the worse for wear for it. A harried housemaid waits on the raucous satyrs. The maid tells you why the satyrs refuse to leave. Lord Arden promised them that they could stay at Cascading Springs Cottage until their revels were over. The satyrs have no intention of ending the party. A satyr calls to you as you enter the courtyard.
Hello there. Welcome to our revels. There's food in the kitchen and drink, well, everywhere, including the floor, I see. Make yourself at home, and don't forget to pour one out for our dear host, to Lord Arden. May his slumbers be peaceful.
The gardener says he left some magic seeds inside the conservatory. Seeds that instantly grow into giant, sprawling weeds. The lush collection of potted plants suggests that this room is the conservatory. A note next to the sack of seeds reads, Slakeweed. Keep away from sunlight and damp soil. You drop a few of the magic seeds on the ground. Huge weeds burst from the earth, and the thirsty plants quickly drain the moisture from the surrounding soil. This large key is labeled Spring House. It seems someone was trying to hide it. It's surprising to find a large, well-stocked library in a house given over to an endless party. It's even more surprising to find a sphinx sitting in the middle of it. Water gushes up from the ground in one corner of the room, forming a large pool. This must be the cascading spring the house is named after. This large barrel is marked Flashboom Powder in large letters. In even larger letters below are the words, Keep away from open flame. Towering weeds spring up the instant you cast the magic seeds on the ground. The twisting brambles suck up every drop of water nearby, leaving Cascading Springs dry as a bone. The careless satyr swings his torch too close to the powder keg, which explodes in a shower of sparks. The partygoers turn to gawk at the spectacle. You attempt to take the sign, but are spotted by the attentive satyrs before you can pry it loose.
What are you up to then? Surely you aren't letting your light fingers make off with our host's fine furnishings?
It's a simple task to remove the sign. The satyrs are still distracted by the recent fireworks. You deftly replace the cottage sign with the sign from the library. Seething with anger, the master of the revels reluctantly agrees to leave.
A deal's a deal, it's true. We'll leave, but nothing in the deal says we can't rip you to shreds on our way out.
The revels have finally ended, and not in a way the satyrs expected.
You enter the grove the villager told you about and spot a small encampment in the distance.
Well met, travelers!
A hearty voice calls as you approach.
Are you here to help us slay the great beast? There it sits, menacingly.
The knight whispers to you.
Talk to me about a plan.
To your surprise, spindly legs rise from the dirt, and the windmill lurches forward. Creatures spring up around you, rushing to defend the windmill. The strange gemstone seems to be protecting this creature from spells and weapons.
Somebody tripping.
The windmill seems undaunted by your weapons and spells. The gemstone cracks, and the windmill shudders. Another gemstone cracks, and the windmill shakes violently. A gemstone cracks once more. The windmill rumbles deeply, then falls still. The magic that brought it to life seems to have left it.
I wish you had trusted me.
The old knight says.
Still, you came to my aid in the end. You've earned a reward.
She continues.
But speak with me if you'd like to help a little further. Somehow, I feel the culprit is still nearby.
You meant the extra loot? It's named. Another named chest.
A vast tree reaches upward to the sky, yet some form of corruption has gripped its roots, slowly twisting and transforming this ancient sentinel of the forest. These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the corruption you've been asked to stop. An ugly red magic barrier blocks the way down to the tree's heart. The barrier flickers out as the first orb is destroyed. A strange red light fills these root tunnels, draining away the life in them. As the second orb shatters, that sense of unease you felt fades a little. The barrier collapses when the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs powering it. Blights pull themselves free from the root wall and attack. Your sense of dread and loss mounts as you explore this portion of the tunnels. A shudder of relief passes through the tree's roots as the last orb in the northwest tunnel shatters. With the final orb in the northern root tunnels destroyed, crackling sounds can be heard from the barrier. With the orbs gone, the second barrier collapses in on itself with an
Hello?
audible crackle.
Am I super loud?
The root tunnel lurches suddenly as several blights form. Corrupting magic pours down the corridor in palpable waves, draining life from the tree.
You're quiet.
The Fomorian bellows. Stop them, Void Fang! The Gothia's tree ritual must not be interrupted. With a single magic word, the Fomorian snaps the barrier back into place. However, you notice a crack in the base of the barrier you can squeeze through.
Wasn't I fine last night?
Eargold the Blightmaster snarls. Turn back, vermin. You're not powerful enough to stop me from turning this into a Gothias tree. Eargold the Blightmaster crumples to the ground, gasping. I was so close. So close. The Fomorian is dead, and the ritual ended. All that's left is to tell the pixies it's safe to return to the blessed tree.
I can turn it up a little bit. Like that? Wait. Like this? Is this fine?
A deep voice booms through the cavern. Turn back, stranger. Weak reeds are not welcome.
What the hell?
Workshop.
I'm caught behind.
Will be put out of test.
How the heck did that happen? What's going on?
I dropped down and I'm stuck in behind all the weeds back here. I can't get out.
Try to backflash that.
Yeah, I'm going to. First time that's ever happened.
that Canadians? That's
Push
it.
comes to oh, you gotta. I say push comes to shove. You can always recall and re-enter too. Don't like anybody's looking for XP.
No. A dryad leaps from the tree. Sensing your surprise,
Wait.
she motions for you to speak with her.
Better now.
The dryad calls for the test to begin, and creatures instantly spring to the attack. To complete the test, the dryad joins the fray herself. The dryad calls for a halt to the battle. You neither bend nor break. Good. The Thornlight will see you. You may enter. She makes a gesture, and a door opens. A gnarled woodwode carefully picks through a pile of brambles, plucking out the largest and sharpest thorns. Surely this is the Thornlight. The Thornlight explains that he crafted a magic needle for Hirsum. A needle that now contains Hirsum's immortality. The Prince of Satyrs then took that needle to some place called the Treasure Grove.
No, actually, I know what it does.
I'll take the. Oh, never mind.
I don't trust you
Oh no,
because
I
you would
was
say
waiting.
that
I
I'm
already
fine,
looted items,
and
so I was
then I'm like
giving somebody else a chance.
extremely loud. So. What is this, cloth? Are you wearing cloth? Outfit? I haven't actually looked. You sound a bit quiet compared to game.
Alright, if I get it, I'll pass it along.
Okay, I turn it up a little bit more.
Have you come for the hag?
Asks the master.
So, you think you don't need my help?
The master of the hunt laughs.
I will enjoy watching this. Good hunting! The hag will try to avoid the huntsman. That doesn't mean, though, they're invincible. Where would the sport be?
Muses the master of the hunt.
Each of my huntsmen are bound to the hunt. But when you remove their banner, you free them of their service. What they do with their freedom is your problem, not mine.
The master of the hunt chuckles.
Would you like? You can defeat wild beasts out there to gather more lost banners. Then use them to corral the hag towards me.
It's too late, she's already gone, isn't she?
She will find true death in my hand.
Oh, where did I put it? Where did it go?
Beatrice mutters, rubbing her hands.
Oh, Cadence will have my head, and Hirson will turn us into worms.
You can trap her if you let her come all the way up to the log.
Can't stand when
if you bring
peeps
her up
chase
north,
her.
that'll trap her.
Okay. Like, I only do this quest one way, and I hate it when these stupid pugs do it the way I don't like to do it. So calm down, please, chill. Oh.
Good job. It makes it 10 times easier.
No, she's escaping. Why is she green
I
so
wish she
for
didn't
so
quite stick,
long?
did she?
Slippery little minx.
She's green for the longest time.
We can trap her in this alcove up here too.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better spot.
Where? I don't even know where she is. I don't get it. I feel like it's faster to just chase. Yeah, I finally got to that. Yeah, I mean, if we could actually trap her without her being green for like 5 minutes, then this would be super fast. If she was just stuck here and then she would turn back. But it almost seems like she has to run a certain distance before you can target her again. I know first time we did it, she was like stuck up at the entrance. Right? Oh. Or maybe this is what they mean with trapping. Like you just stand here and range her and then she'll come back. Maybe that's what they meant.
You know, one more time, I guess she's dead anyway, so.
Yeah, I guess this is trapping her. Gotta find a note anyway. I get a hound on me now, I'll be sad.
She went behind the rock. Bitch.
The master of the hunt calls to you in the distance. It seems you didn't need my help after all.
Hound coming in.
Impressive! Come see me for your proper reward.
Who was it on?
The air nearby tingles with magic. It seems to be coming from up above. If you got to higher ground, you could look for the source of this disturbance. Most impressive, laughs the master of the hunt. May this treasure serve you well in hunts to come.
I don't know about
Today,
anything.
you proved yourself a worthy hunter. And worthy prey.
Please. Fine. Oh, I lost a lot of constitution. What? I asked if someone wanted it. Is my inventory full? Yep. Last time I was doing this quest, on hardcore someone died out here, like, to these guys.
Fucking lag.
Yeah. Can't move. IOE.
Nice.
Somewhere in these woods, there is treasure that grows on
Nice and okay,
trees.
here.
One specific tree deserves more attention than others, for it bears the chest containing Hirsam's magic needle.
What? AE. Oh. IOE.
As you open the chest, a unicorn leaps out. How did it even fit inside? As you defeat the unicorn, a deer bursts out from it. Is that normal?
Get him.
The deer falls. The blink dog falls. But something flits out of it. Was that a bat? A bird? Here the raven is slain. As it falls to earth, an egg rolls out. Thankfully, the egg doesn't move. Yet. Among the shell fragments, you see the glint of something that looks like a small winged shadow sweeps down from the sky and plucks the needle out. Just as you reach for it, with a victorious yoink, the tiny dragon-like creature darts away with its prize.
Yoink! Toss out all the gems. Wait, not that one though. I can't stand it when people have their pets out.
The little dragon disappeared through this portal, taking your prize with. As you pursue the creature into the cave, you hear its excited voice up ahead.
Aha! Adventurers in my lair! I'm a real dragon now, so behold my mighty horde and tremble! No, it's fine. You don't have to tremble. You want to play a game?
The little dragon puffs up with indignation. The little dragon announces.
We're gonna play hide and tag. So first, you close your eyes. No peeking. And count to 10. And then find me and tag me. And then you run. Ha! Ready?
Am I crazy?
Got him. Y'all ready?
The little dragon cries out.
You found me! Haha! Tag! I'm it! Run!
I really think he sounds like a South Park character. Nice fireball. I can't stand it when people make him use fireball.
The little dragon jumps up and down.
What fun! Thanks.
With Hearsom's precious needle in hand, you prepare to offer him a bargain he can't refuse.
And you won. I'm not playing caster again.
I'm gonna leave him. I was just seeing if somebody had the boots. I'd trade him for the boots. Otherwise.
Okay.
now gonna de-lock it?
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, you can use the wild court teleport to get back to the swamp fast.
Okay. It's just an excuse to sell some stuff. Hey. You want to know what I can stand? What can't you stand? You. Okay, I'm gonna remove your mod. Just so you know. That's happening. Wait, stop. Well, you're about to get pranked. Wow, everyone's waiting for me. Sorry. Oh, no. Not everyone. Not... I can't stand when people... No. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop. It's not that bad.
Make your way deep into the Kelpie's underwater grotto, protected by the Eladrin's magics. Now, where is the lost keepsake you were sent to find? You hear the murmur of confused voices coming from up ahead.
Go south.
Yep.
It's okay.
A magical light fills this chamber and glints off of something mounted to the back wall. The first lever is pulled, and a deep rumble travels through the water. A strange noise, distorted by the water, comes from further down the corridor. It sounds like growling. A magical barrier blocks the main corridor, preventing you from exploring deeper into the caves. The light filtering through this shallow pool illuminates a lever set into the far wall. There's an audible pop as the second lever is pulled and the barrier in the main hall dissipates. A group of Kelpies rushes in to block the path.
For some reason, I feel like they crit me a lot more often than I did before.
Come for the bauble, have you?
You're not the first. Booms an exceptionally large and powerful kelpie as it charges.
Every time we take it, the Eladrin sends someone to fetch it back. It's an endless supply of fresh fare for us.
The kelpie lord calls out.
I can see you're no easy prey, but the struggle makes the feast all the sweeter. Elementals, attend me!
The kelpie lord
The
falters,
quest go much
then
slower in
collapses,
hardcore because everyone's scared to
diffusing into
split
clumps
up.
of ragged weeds.
Yes.
You spot the Eladrin's lost keepsake perched atop a nearby chest.
I'll trade you Swede for the crown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, oh, no, I don't need that.
Alright, gonna recall and repair.
Somebody else want the crown?
Hound, I'm sorry.
Okay, and now sell, repair, and buff. Is there no bar here? No. Give and get. Where are you at? Where are you at? Falcon Punch. Wombo combo. Hardy. Damn it. Is this the same guild that kicked you out immediately? Yeah. It's Streamtown's guild.
Got her some stuff if you need it right by the entrance.
Nope. Had no idea you could dump contents of bags into bank. Yeah. I haven't really used it. Oh. Oopsie. I think I closed my game. I don't know what happened. Maybe I teleported too often. Thank God it's out of a quest. By the way, I have to sit on a really hard kitchen chair because someone, a furry little boy, took my comfy chair. And I don't have the heart to move him. Oh my God. Help. On my way. You got a new chair?
Hound on me.
It wasn't a fate twisted chest, it was just a regular chest.
I don't even know it. Oh. Oh, the one collapsed while I was sitting on it. Yeah, okay. Sounds scary. Oh, he came to look for me. It was on its last legs for months. Surprised it lasted as long as it did. Did you get a Herman Miller
Arrived
chair?
at Bitterspine Palace, home of one of the Prince of Frost's vassals. You proceed with caution. Whether you're expected by the Baroness or not, the Prince of Frost's cold reputation is known throughout the Feywild.
I really need a better chair, to be honest. And I need a new bed too. My back hurts a lot because it's too soft, I think.
You hear a bell chime in the ballroom as you pull this lever. You notice a bizarre painting depicting the Wintertide ballroom. To your surprise, you're able to step through it and into the ballroom itself. This door leads out to the windward balcony. From the dim gems on either side,
Okay.
you can see that it has been sealed to prevent guests from following Osha outside. The court advisor stares off into the
So
distance.
we're not gonna die too.
The sound of your footsteps, he jolts, turns around, and lets out a dejected sigh.
I'm a
Osha
little bit
scoffs at
scared.
you and refuses to hand over the Aurora Garden key. Just as you open your mouth to reply, he attacks. Osha collapses to the floor. You grab the Aurora Garden key as he fades away. He'll wake up a little dazed on the plane of air, without any hard feelings, you hope. You step out into the snowy garden. A peculiar patch of grass grows in its center, along with
My
a flower
eyes.
that emanates a magical, chilly aura. The flower crumples away into nothing in the palm of your hand
No!
and
Okay.
instantly regrows in the soil. The
No,
newly
I can't
sprouted
reach
flower glows
it.
blindingly for a moment, and unexpectedly,
Oh,
a shockwave
I'm
rocks
out.
the palace.
Yeah, that lag was bad.
To your surprise, the ballroom
I hope
is now
someone
covered in
broke the
twisting
ice.
vines and
Nice. Yeah,
familiar
if you see it.
flowers.
I thought I eradicated those flowers a millennia ago. Now they're everywhere.
Snarls the Prince of Frost.
Outlander,
Hound.
They get a hound.
I'll turn you into a block of ice.
Lady Lazuli informs you that there were only 2 Eladrin nobles she didn't recognize in attendance tonight. She knows who can tell you more. Sir Snowdrift, the resident social butterfly of the Prince of Frost's court. Sir Snowdrift tells you that Lord Beryl was last seen
where am I
slinking
going?
off to the kitchen in search of a fresh bottle of wine. Then he shoos you out of his crowd of adoring
I mean,
nobles.
Sure, can go up here. Oh, in the
A group
garden.
of palace guards stand at attention in front of the Prince of Frost's quarters. You'll have to defeat them in order to enter.
For some reason I thought she was in his,
A growth of
bedroom.
blossoming vines has sprung up around the door. When you get close, some of the greenery comes to life.
Where is she? Is she not supposed to be here? Meet Dame Allegra in the garden. Oh.
Dame Allegra stands in the center of the
Oh,
garden.
wait.
She lets out a low
no.
chuckle.
Ah, how did you like my little prank?
I am confused.
It was good fun. Riling up that gloomy
I never heard
prince
the
always
DM say
entertains my
meet her
master here
in the
so
princess
much.
quarters.
Allegra transforms before your eyes. You recognize her new form as Cadence, the night hag, who caused such trouble for the gatekeepers back in Stormreach.
Happy to see me, dearie? Good. It'll be for the last time.
As you drop the journal, the Frost Giant bursts into the room, along with a squad of red-capped guards. The Frost Giant collapses onto the floor with a heavy thud.
I want the ring. Happy to see me, dearie. Do people skip most of optional objectives? Yeah. Unless there's named loot, you do them. Okay, yeah, I messed it up.
I can't click it.
I'm not gonna
No,
tell
neither can
anyone
I.
that I was the one who went in here.
Somebody not talk to her?
Wait, we have 2 people in there?
No, you don't talk to her. It's just inactive. You have to go to the other side.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some mobs that you normally have to kill, but they weren't there, so... Where we can go up to the stairs and the entrance.
The mass of flowers and vines crumbles into ash.
Oh, maybe a
Yet
fight
it
was
leaves
happening.
behind one last
Yeah, that was
frosted cerise flower.
Hound on me.
You pluck the frosted cerise flower from the snow. This time, the bloom stays in the palm of your hand, instead of crumpling away into nothing. Return to the Baroness to tell her what
No,
happened.
it wasn't. It wasn't Swede, guys. It was someone else.
Though
Probably
the prince
that
himself would
Jeremy
never
guy
admit to it,
or Jamal.
the Baroness tells you he is
Something
in your
like that.
debt for thwarting the Night Hag's scheme. And now that you have the frosted cerise, you're one step closer to waking Lord Arden.
Yes. Oh my god.
Maybe looking for the Winter Court necklace? Ah, so it was. Oh.
These boots are so shit.
Oh, Sora got there first, but it's alright. Or you could roll for it, I guess. Roll a... Yeah, okay. Roll D100.
I would take
Okay.
the boots. Okay.
There you go, man.
Yours. Oh, they're rolling for the necklace. This one. Oh. This one. Dude. That one. Okay. Slippery.
The Prince of Frost glowers down at you.
Yes? Why have you come here?
I got part of the shit out of this one. Need like
Prince
everything
of
here.
Frost chuckles. His eyes remain cold and hard as they bore down at you.
You come asking for favors when you impose on me by your very presence? Not many would dare to overstep so cavalierly. But as I feel numb with tedium, I will allow it. You will perform the 3 tasks I have set for you. Only then will I consider your
Can anybody do the Diplo on the
The
giant?
Prince of Frost waves his hand, and a trio of portals open nearby.
Go, and be quick about it. Each second you stand here is a second of my patience being siphoned away.
Oh my god.
You've arrived at Rhyme's Refrain,
You wanna just kill
one
him
of the
now
Prince
then?
of Frost's favorite venues. He demands that you remove the griffins that seem to have made their home inside
Fucking
the
hate those things.
amphitheater.
They suck.
A number of griffins are perched throughout the amphitheater. They look at
No,
you apprehensively, but make
This
no
guy
move to attack.
sins. Or, I don't know. Sins?
This is all done.
He pulled a necklace and he said, roll D100
You
for it.
overhear an argument
Both
between the
wizards
Fomorians.
wanted it.
Perhaps there's some way to take advantage of this strife?
Maybe get lucky on a roll.
Shot.
We all gonna go caverns together and just fight him?
Yeah, I can't sneak, so... I mean, you don't really need to sneak, but... Might as well just clear it.
Lurtz gives a loud yell and attacks. In the distance, you can hear crew
That one's
running
not
to
so bad. I
assist.
hate this other one, though.
The Fomorians have been defeated, and the village is now safe.
When are we gonna get some cool rogue monk items? I did get this. It's good.
The werewolf sentry stops, sniffs carefully, then looks directly
My
at you
experience is
and
once you find the
howls.
first rune, if you go the
Now
other
the
direction,
sounds of the
it'll
bandits
be
awakening
closer.
can be heard throughout the cavern. You'll have to fight your way through.
Hound. We got one rune. Let's go the other way. Yeah, that was the same one.
Okay, then I got one rune. No, I got one rune. Don't have to open every door. You can actually detect the runes through the doors. See? I could target that one.
Alright, should be right here then.
This is the missing wine chalice that the Prince of Frost requested. Now that you've done these 3 favors for the Prince of Frost, perhaps he'll return
Why does he
one.
go
Paging
behind
through
me?
this well-worn
I
journal,
even target myself
you learn
just so
that the
it won't
bandit
do that.
captain has a private stash of treasure hidden somewhere in the caverns. It would certainly be a shame if it were to be left behind. To once again even the scales, the Prince of Frost agrees to lend you his powers in reaching Hirsum's fortress. You can now proceed with the final part of your plan, trading Hirsum's needle for the codex pages.
Anybody need snow scale?
Ahead lies Bitterspine Palace, home to the Baron and Baroness Bitterspine, and one of the many holdings of the Prince of Frost.
Alright, so it's yours.
Excuse me.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's a little hard. Like, you can... Like, that time I targeted once, and then when I clicked again, it would only target the door, and it's really hard to, like, get it. I don't know. Like, you will target it, and then you won't, and then you won't, and then you won't. Yeah, exactly. I-O-E.
Snow drifts into the open gateway of the abandoned lodge. You spot Hirsum, the Prince of Satyrs, through the gate.
We meet again, Bear.
Bear.
I see you're still here, carrying out your duties.
You know that I am bound to this place, Prince. It was your command.
You don't seem very enthusiastic
What's her favorite
about
looking
it.
like?
As it happens, I'm about to have a very important meeting here, and I don't wish to be disturbed. I'll need some guards. Reliable guards, not a grumpy old flea bag like yourself. Let's see.
All I'm missing on 5 is this one.
That should do it.
Trunk
Don't
core.
bother to get up, Bear. I wouldn't want to interrupt your busy schedule.
The bear looks up at you. He's known you were there all along.
You might as well come in.
He grumbles as he opens the gate. The bear agrees to help you find the Baron, but first you must bring him 3 items.
failure. Okay, on the other one.
A massive figure looms in the murk ahead. You found one of the Formorians, twisted giants who live in the caverns beneath the Feywild. You strip the gloves off of the dead Formorian, and they immediately shrink down to your size. They're magic, of course. The gnome baker tells you that he doesn't have any owlbear butter. A gingerbread golem that he created has run off with his
The
entire
gnome
supply,
baker?
along
I've
with a
always
collection
heard
of
gnome
delectable
beggar.
custard-filled cakes.
And,
Sugar and
you know,
butter
baker
and
makes a
flour
lot more sense.
to bake up a cake to make someone new. With the
Dinner's
same
ready,
magic
boys.
that turned bread into me.
Oh, microwave?
Probably a good idea.
I'm going to bake a whole friend army.
Boot crack.
All that's left of the gingerbread golem is a huge pile of crumbs. Amid his remains, you find a large pot of owlbear butter. The portal flickers to life, and a dark figure steps through.
There you are, Archfey. I have come as you requested. Have you obtained the Codex pages?
Naturally. No, it took some doing. The mortals gave my hacks a bit of trouble, but once I was concealed by the enchantment, I was able to make off with the pages and leave those druids none the wiser.
You open the door and step into the massive sky oak, only to find yourself plummeting downward.
Then let us be done with this. Hand over the pages.
Hound.
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are two sides to this deal. And how can I be sure that you'll deliver what you've promised?
Oh, whoopski.
A blob of sky oak sap seeps out of the massive tree. You pick up the sticky sap. What could the bear possibly want with this?
Du-du-du-du, Hey, bear. Hold on. There we go.
Don the giant's gloves, reach deep inside the bear's mouth, and pull out an eladrin. A black unicorn bursts into the room, and a voice sounds in your mind. You have tampered with one of
I don't know what
Hearsom's
drops here.
servants. My new master demands that you be punished for your impudence. Baron Bitterspine says he knows a secret that could defeat Hearsam. You should deliver the news to Winwood Hall. You can use that information to plan your next move.
Time to strut your stuff and show them how good at immortality you are. I think these guys know it by heart. I think I will bank the named items I got. I'm not gonna use, just in case I die here. Time to crash my game again.
You arrive at Hearsom's stronghold after a long climb up the ice staircase. The Prince of Satyrs is near the entrance, playing a melody, while his servant Hermia flits nearby. Hearsom looks up, not at all surprised to see you.
Ah, here at last. I trust you didn't get frostbite. Welcome to Duskfall Overlook, a prime example of my vision for the Feyworld's future, as well as its past. See how the birds and the deer, the trees and the vines have reclaimed the ruins of this Eladrin palace. Here we say goodbye to the useless conceits of the Eladrin courts, to the home we have on our world.
That is
You
pretty
seem
good.
impatient to
The
start
raid
your
music.
duet with me. Worry not, it will begin soon. But first, I hope to teach you about what I want to achieve. Once you complete the lessons I have designed, we will speak again. But until then...
Hirsum bows, then disappears. Dust motes drift through the air, while cobwebs choke the corners of this corridor. Hirsum's voice floats in the air, coming from everywhere and nowhere at all.
I have provided you with a feast for the senses. Once you and your fellows are ready, step up onto the table. But be aware.
I'm scared.
You'll be
This guy
shut
has,
in
like, insta-killed
until
me.
you've learned your lesson. Or your demise.
Hermia tells you that you must choose an object from
Alright.
the collection displayed on the
Easy
table.
peasy.
Whether you make the right choice depends entirely on your understanding of Hirsum's thoughts and ideals. You're surprised to discover that a watchword has been hidden within this object. You hear a loud rumbling noise, which strangely reminds you of a yawn. A door slams open, and the Fomorian walks out into the chamber.
Finally! Mori ladron for supper!
He shouts. You collected a watchword and killed the hungry Fomorian. Now you are free to leave the Hall of Objects. A new understanding of Hirsum's ideals. A curious door glimmers into you. Even curiouser, it vanishes mere seconds after it appeared. You decide to keep your eye out for it as you complete Hirsum's lessons.
Okay.
A satyr and a small band of musicians stand in a crumbling amphitheater. The satyr flashes a menacing grin when he spots you. As you step into the amphitheater, a portcullis slams shut behind you. Hirsum's voice drifts into your ears, like a far-off strain of music.
Now it's time for you to learn my music. See this band of revelers before you? Best them, and you will be given the gift of my song. Use it wisely.
This door appears to have been bolted shut from the other side.
Found.
You'll need to find
Yeah,
another way
found too.
forward. Playing the fiddle has revealed another section of this wing. Hirsum's voice booms into your ears.
So, you've mastered the Phage Fiddle's magic. Good. If you dream of finding the watchword or a way out of here, you'll need its music.
Again, the curious door appears before you, but then it begins to flicker and fade.
Oh, oops, okay. I think she also did it.
A gargoyle perches on a high ledge inside this room. He stretches out his crumbling arms.
You look lost. Maybe I can help you find your way to oblivion.
The gargoyle flinches at your blow. A chunk of stone chips off his body.
actually,
Tourmaline shudders as even more of his stone body chips off. One more strong blast should do the job. The red signal crystal on the wall lights up when you pull this lever.
I think you just jump down. Yep.
A solitary gargoyle statue rests in this chamber. Now that you have collected both watchwords, you can unlock the door to the roof. The root barrier disappears. Behind it, you notice a strange ring of mushrooms that has sprung up in the soil. This door matches the one you used to enter this labyrinth. You found the exit. Now that you have the watchword, you're free to leave. This door has been sealed with a magic incantation. Only the 2 watchwords can unlock it, which Hirsum has hidden in his stronghold.
I think you could use
Which
slash
way did
S.
you guys go?
We're back at the entrance. So you're gonna drop down that hole?
And then when you're down there, run straight to the end where the mushroom cap thing is. Just keep going straight.
Alright, I'm good now. Thank you.
Yep.
I usually go a slightly different way when I run this, so...
You step out onto the roof of Duskfall Overlook. The arena...
Congratulations are in order,
Hirsum says.
you've made it this far, but... I have just one tiny lesson. All you see before you is an illusion. Mementos of what the Feywild is now. And what I so wish to destroy.
2 familiar figures shimmer into view.
Did you sneeze?
Illusory versions of Lord Arden and the Prince of Frost.
These 2 boars, your allies, stand in my way. Strike down these so-called friends of yours, and I'll reveal myself.
Then Lord Arden's illusion springs into motion.
Circle.
The 4th prince falls, shattering in a spray of ice and snow. The gleaming walls of the room dim, then fade away.
Oh, God.
Hirsum whistles and applauds as he appears.
I sounded like one of those circles in the
I
ground. I
hadn't
thought we all
imagined
got it
you'd
in
be
one
so
shot.
ruthless. I wonder how your little lord and that bitter
Poor
archfey
Lord.
will feel, knowing how easily you betray them.
He shrugs.
The lesson is now complete. You have earned your audience at last.
Before you can leave, a cold, commanding voice peals out.
What have you done? We had a deal, Hirsum.
To be sure.
replies Hearson.
A bargain's a bargain. And I will deliver. In time. I've simply lent these codex pages to these marked adventurers. They have such short lifespans, after all. It would be no trouble to bring them to you when they die.
Came right when I was recalling out again.
Three should do it.
You have good timing.
Forget your insolence, Archfey.
Snaps the mysterious stranger.
And you, mortals. I will not forget you either. I will have those codex pages if I have to pry them from your cold,
Thanks, guys.
dead
Good group.
hands.
Take care. Okay, so I need last part in Shantcourt, and I need more. Okay, and I need to farm female gear. Wait, hey. Right chair is free. Hey, Sentinels. Oi. Okay, he wants to go out. 1 second. When are we getting cat cam? Well, need a cam first. Okay. I probably need to get the dexterity cloak, and I also need some kind of constitution item, because I don't have one. Okay, you know what? There's a belt with... Yeah. There's a belt with constitution +4. I think I'll go get that one. That sounds good to me. Kinda want the bracers with ethereal on them. Or the ring with ethereal. Cloak is probably... or the ring is probably better. Okay, so it looks like, let's see. I need thorn right for my belt, and I need ring. I need commenting corruption for the ring, and I need witch hunt for the cloak. I think that's it. Maybe the boots too. Thorn white and witch hunt, okay. Wait. code? Corruption is out there, I know. What was the other one? Thornright and Witch Hunt. Witch Hunt.
This soaring structure is Winwood Hall, the home of Lord Arden and the local center of the summer court.
Check again. I wanted the ring from here. Okay. And maybe cloak. Okay. Actually, let me break these. IOE.
These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the corruption you've been asked to stop. An ugly red magic barrier blocks the way down to the tree's heart. A strange
I think you actually
red
need to
light
fight
fills
these.
root
Because you can leave before they
draining
aggro on
away
you.
the life in them. The
Try that
barrier
next time.
flickers out as the first orb is destroyed. As the second orb shatters, that sense of unease you felt fades a little. The barrier collapses when the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs powering it. Blights pull themselves free from the root walls and attack. Your sense of dread and loss mounts as you explore this portion of the tunnels.
I hate these guys.
With the final orb in the northern root tunnels destroyed, crackling sounds can be heard from the barrier.
Heal yourself.
The root tunnel lurches suddenly as several blights form. The root tunnel ahead looks nearly dead. It's begun to rot away in places. A shudder of relief passes through the tree's roots as the last orb in the northwest tunnel shatters. With the orbs gone, the second barrier collapses in on itself with an
Thinking
audible
emoji.
crackle.
Puts up extra.
Corrupting magic pours down the corridor in palpable waves, draining life from the tree. The Fomorian bellows. Stop them, Voidfang! The Gulthias tree ritual must not be interrupted. With a single magic
He's
word,
not waiting.
the Fomorian
Hagrid.
snaps the barrier back into place. However, you notice a crack in the base of the barrier you can squeeze through. Eargle the Blightmaster snarls.
Give me ring.
Back, vermin.
Give me ring.
You're not powerful enough to stop me from turning this into a Gulthias tree. Eargle the Blightmaster
No,
crumples to the ground, gasping. I was so close. So close.
It's such a nice cloak, but
The Fomorian is dead.
I
and the
will probably
ritual
only want to
ended.
wear the dexterity
All
one.
that's left is to tell the pixies
So I
it's
don't
safe
know.
to return to
I'll
the
take it if I
blessed
get it
tree.
myself, but I don't think I won't roll for it if no one else wants it. Oh, well. I like the intelligence though. But I can just use this.
These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the corruption you've been asked to stop. An ugly red magic barrier blocks the way down to the tree's heart. A strange red light fills these root tunnels, draining away the life in them. The barrier flickers out as the first orb is destroyed. As the second orb shatters, that sense of unease you felt fades a little. The barrier collapses when the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs powering it. Blights pull themselves free from the root walls and attack. Your sense of dread and loss mounts as you explore this portion of the tunnel.
I know it doesn't look like I'm close to dying, but those guys are scary. Oh! Did I hot mic? I hot mic right. They probably just heard scary.
A shudder of relief passes through the tree's roots as the last orb in the northwest tunnel shatters. With the final orb in the northern root tunnels destroyed, crackling sounds can be heard from the barrier. With the orbs gone, the second barrier collapses in on itself with an audible crackle. The root tunnel lurches suddenly as several blights form.
You know, it's probably much faster to just detour here. And you just go straight ahead. Why do you only have stacks of like 20 potions? Don't they stack up to 100? Yeah, but I'm poor, okay? I don't have money to buy stacks of 100 potions.
Corrupting magic pours down the corridor in palpable waves, draining life from the tree. The Fomorian bellows. Stop them, Void Fang! The Godia's tree ritual must not be interrupted. With a single magic word, the Fomorian snaps the barrier back into place.
Poor
However,
Lord.
you notice a crack in the base of the barrier you can squeeze through. Eargold the Blightmaster snarls. Turn back, vermin. You're not powerful enough to stop me from turning this into a Gulthias tree. Eargold the Blightmaster crumples to the ground, gasping. I was so close. So
If he doesn't want it, I'll take it.
close. The Fomorian is dead, and the ritual ended. All that's left is to tell the pixies it's safe to return to the blessed tree.
You too. Imagine.
These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the corruption you've been asked to stop. An ugly red magic barrier blocks the way down to the tree's heart. A strange red light fills these root tunnels, draining away the life in them. The barrier flickers out as the first orb is destroyed. As the second orb shatters, that sense of unease you felt fades a little. The barrier collapses when the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs powering it. Blights pull themselves free from the root walls and attack. Your sense of dread and loss mounts as you explore this portion of the tunnels. With the final orb in the northern root tunnels destroyed, crackling sounds can be heard from the barrier.
Let's try it. Oh.
A shudder of relief passes through the tree's roots as the last orb in the northwest tunnel shatters. With the orb gone, the second barrier collapses in on itself with an audible crackle. Corrupting magic pours down the corridor in palpable waves, draining life from the tree. The Fomorian bellows. Stop them, Void Pack! The Ghostias tree ritual must not be interrupted. With a single magic word, the Fomorian snaps the barrier back into place. However, you notice a crack in the base of the barrier you can squeeze through. Here goes the Blightmaster snarls. Burn, back burn.
Give me a ring.
You're not powerful enough to stop me from turning this
anything.
into a Gothias tree. The root tunnel lurches suddenly as several blights form. Here go the Blightmaster crumples to the ground, gasping. I was so close. So close. The Fomorian is dead, and the ritual ended. All that's left is to tell the pixies it's safe to return to the blessed tree.
Do you know how many times you can run across before you get ransacked? Is this a set number? I think it's 8. I think it's 8.
These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the corruption you've been asked to stop. An ugly red magic barrier blocks the way down to the tree's heart. The barrier flickers out as the first orb is destroyed. A strange red light fills these root tunnels, draining away the life in them. As the second orb shatters, that sense of unease you felt fades a little. The barrier collapses when the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs powering it. Blinders pull themselves free from the roof walls and attack. Your sense of dread and loss mounts as you explore this portion of the tunnels.
Maybe I should kick him just to be safe.
With the final orb in the northern root tunnels destroyed, crackling sounds can be heard from the barrier.
Yeah, at him.
The root tunnel lurches suddenly as several blights form.
Wait, what?
The root tunnel ahead looks nearly dead. It's begun to rot away in places. A shudder of relief passes through the tree's roots as the last orb in the northwest tunnel shatters. With the orbs gone, the second barrier collapses in on itself with an audible crackle.
Spamming him with invites now.
Corrupting magic pours down the corridor in palpable waves, draining life from the tree. The Fomorian bellows. Stop them, Void Pack! The Golgaia's tree ritual must not be interrupted. With a single magic word, the Fomorian snaps the barrier back into place. However, you notice a crack in the base of the barrier you can squeeze through. Eargold the Blightmaster snarls. Turn back, vermin. You're not powerful enough to stop me from turning this into a Golgaia's tree. Marigold the Blight Master crumples to the ground, gasping.
Oh, yes.
I was so
close. Thank God.
So close. The Fomorian is dead, and the ritual ended. All that's left is to tell the pixies it's safe to return to the blessed tree.
Go again. IOE. You know, I'm still sitting on my kitchen chair. Even though Henry left. He's not even in the apartment. And I'm still sitting on the kitchen chair.
These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the corruption we've been asked to stop.
I thought it could be cheeky.
An ugly red magic barrier blocks the way down to the tree's heart. A strange red light fills these root tunnels, draining away the life in them. The barrier flickers out as the first orb is destroyed. As the second orb shatters, that sense of unease you felt fades a little. The barrier collapses when the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs powering it. Blights pull themselves free from the root walls and attack.
This way. But my hireling's dead.
The root tunnel ahead looks nearly dead. It's begun to rot
I just hate
away
these guys.
in
I hate them. I hate them. Stop. See, 73
With the final
damage in
orb
one
in
hit.
the northern root tunnels destroyed, crackling sounds
It's
can
scary.
be heard from the barrier. A shudder of relief passes through the tree's roots as the last orb in the northwest tunnel
Stop
shatters.
punishing your body.
With the orbs gone, the second barrier
But then I have
collapses
to
in
get
on
up.
itself with an audible crackle.
And move over the chair.
Corrupting magic pours down the corridor in palpable waves, draining life from the tree. The root tunnel lurches suddenly as several blights form. the Fomorian bellows.
Stop them, Void Pack! The Godias tree ritual must not be interrupted.
With a single magic word, the Fomorian snaps the barrier back into place. However,
I don't know what this
notice a
week is.
crack in the base of the barrier you can squeeze through. Here goes the Blightmaster snarls.
Turn back, vermin. You're not powerful enough to stop me from turning this into a Godias tree.
Here goes the Blightmaster crumples to the ground, gasping.
Welcome.
I was so close. So
The Fomorian is dead, and the ritual ended. All that's left is to tell the pixies it's safe to return to the blessed tree.
Yes. You? This one? Is this the ring? This the Duskbone ring? Are you sure? This one for you? Hagrid? I might just lie and say that I'm ransacked on this run. And then we go to Witch Hunt and we farm my cloak, and then I'm done here. And then I can do the last 5 in Marketplace, and then I can take level 8. My friends? I don't know these guys. I have no idea who they are. Need to do Necron chain. So evil, so cruel. I didn't even need to lie. Please, someone stay and do Witch Hunt with me. I don't want to do it by myself. Also, I've never had to beat down a hound all on my own. So, if I didn't have to solo to farm my cloak, I don't know how that would go. And I don't think I can farm this by myself either, because I would have to go back to turn it in after every single run. At least this guy is coming, right? Right. No! Please! Fuck. Oh my god. Do I still run it? I could just TP out. I could just leave if it's too hard. Because there's a 100% chance that I will get a hound.
Have you come for the hag? Asks the master of the hunt. My hunters report she looked up. So, you think you don't need my
If I die here, I will
The
just...
master of the hunt laughed.
I won't even say bye. I'll just end the stream. Just so you know.
I will enjoy watching this. Good hunting! The hag will try to avoid the huntsman. That doesn't mean, though, they're invincible. Where would the sport be in that? Muses the master of the hunt. Each of my huntsmen are bound to the hunt. But when you remove their banner, you free them of their service.
Where is she?
What they do with their freedom is your problem, not mine. The master of the hunt chuckles. If you like, you could defeat wild beasts out there to gather more lost banners, then use them to corral the hag towards me. In this gully, she will find true death at my hand.
Oh, where did I put it? Where did it go?
Beatrice mutters, rubbing her hands.
Oh, Cadence will have my head, and Hirson will turn us into worms.
Where are you going, Meredith? I thought she's supposed to come. Where the hell did she go? She's not coming. I didn't even hit her that hard. Hello? Where did she go?
How could I be so stupid?
Okay,
Hirson will be
hi.
furious.
Come. I feel like she could, not, you know, get stuck, but this could also be a good spot to fight her, because she can't run that far, right? Like, she will run, and then she'll come back up. Maybe? Okay, are you done? Oh, yeah. Good point. How do I... Come on. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Come on. Come on. There we go. No, this is a great spot.
You don't catch me. Not you, and not the wild hunt.
Dude, she barely take any damage at all, and then she's like, I'm out of here. See ya. Yeah. No. No. I didn't hit him. Ew. How do I... Okay. I agree this spot might be trash. Can you just come, please? So it's been 5 minutes now, no hound yet. It's gonna be one within 3 minutes. I don't care, here we go. I don't really want to fight Krabby though. Oh. I feel like he could reach me. How about you run the other way now? Oh my god, he made it up! Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. How bad could he be? He's not that bad. Unless... Just die.
How could I be so stupid? Pearson will be furious.
Please, don't go away now.
Won't stop bothering me. I'm busy.
Okay, here we go. Hound is coming. Okay, not that bad. Not that scary. Ugh, what the hell? If she leaves again with this little...
The master of the hunt called you in the distance. It seems you didn't need the help after all. Impressive! Come see me for your proper reward.
Praying to the DDO gods that I get my cloak on first try. The thing is, I actually want 2 items from this quest. But that might be too much to ask for.
The air nearby tingles with magic. It seems to be coming from up above. If you got to higher ground, you could look for the source of this disturbance.
Cloak or boots? I get the one thing that's been passed to me. Not even mythic to make up for it. Okay. Well, we go again. Ugh, I couldn't see the time. How long was it? Please. This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck without a group. Or even a one party member. 8 minutes, 45 seconds. Ugh. Well, if I don't know, if no one joins this run, I might just go do something else. Also, I need to find a better spot.
Have you come for the hat? So, you think you don't need my help? The master of the hunt laughs. I will enjoy watching this. Good hunting! The hag will try to avoid the huntsman. That doesn't mean, though, they're invincible.
We'll try this one
would the sport
that they wanted to do.
That muses the master of the hunt. Each of my huntsmen are bound to the hunt, but when you remove their banner, you free them of their service. What they do with their freedom is your problem, not mine. The master of the hunt. If you like, defeat wild beasts out there to gather more lost banners, then use them to corral the hag towards me. There's no, she will find through death.
Oh, where did I put it? Where did it go?
Beatrice mutters, rubbing her hands.
Oh, Cadence will have my head, and Hirson will turn us into worms.
What does the master's help do? You can use the mount, but whenever I've had that option, I can't mount the horse anyway. Like, it just won't let me.
Stop bothering me, I'm busy.
So far. Come on, stop.
Where did I put it? Can't get distracted.
No, you're supposed to come up here.
Brimstone, leave me be!
Okay, that is better. I much prefer her running. Why can't I hit her? What's blocking? Oh, hi, Mark. Great spot for her to run. I mean, it's much better than her running all the way around, like, over here. Then you pull her and she has to run all the way back.
How could I be so stupid?
I just don't get what's blocking. Like, it looks perfectly clear for me. It doesn't even say miss or anything, it's just not landing. Uh-oh, here we go again. Okay, no, you can stop now. Yes. Two more times, I think. Or this one and one after. Yep, just one more. Need to find the note anyway.
The master of the hunt calls to you in the distance. It seems you didn't need my help after all. Impressive! Come see me for your proper reward. The air nearby tingles with
Imagine
magic.
I pull another
It
outfit.
seems to be coming from up above. If you got to higher ground, you could look for the source of this disturbance.
7 minutes, 7 seconds. A little bit better. Nope, nothing at all. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. You killed Crew. Did I? How? Wait, did that Crew die? Fickle. Killsorry. Spaffer. You just killed many Crew. Oh, Crow. I see. Stinky cheese. Good one. Well, now that Adam's here, it's time to go. Bye-bye.